welcome back. Here we are in Kellic in our stopover day, and we're going around doing some of the bonding scenes. So, let's begin once again with Jusis here. With the provincial army routed, peace has finally returned to this town. Should I say rooted? In that case, any Brits know? Hey, is that routed or rooted? I honestly don't know what it should be for us. I don't know. It may only be temporary, but for now, that's something worthy of celebration. Triple Dot. He looks incredibly uncomfortable to be here. Not that I can blame him. Yes, spend some time with him. Hey, Jusis, what do you say we walk around the market for a bit? Should be pretty fun, since they're finally getting it back together. What brought this on? Who cares? Come on, let's go! With that, Rean dragged a reluctant Jusis to the Grand Market. This is the first time I've been to Kellic's Grand Market. Huh? Really? That's a surprise. Though I guess you've never had the chance to come here during any of our field studies. While it may be part of the Croatan province, I rarely visited Kellic itself. In fact, I hardly left the Berehard area before entering Thor's. Well, that's all the more reason to make the most of our time here, right? Kind of a shame it's not nearly as bustling as it was the last time we were here. Maybe I should head back to the Courageous after... Alright lads, how's it keeping? Oh, it's Becky's dad. How are you, sir? It's been a while. Heard you lot did some real work at the Twin Dragons Bridge. I actually got some nice fresh apples in this morning, so here, fancy a little try? No worries, Ivor. It's on me. Think of it as a celebrating Kellic's freedom. Well, if you're offering, thanks. Apple. How exactly does one eat that? Really? You don't know how to eat an apple? God, you're so blue-blooded. How exactly does one eat this? Just take a bite into it. This is fresh too, so it'll taste better than the store-bought kind. Bite. You're right. The juiciness enhances its flavor as well. Good to hear, good to hear. And just to be sure, you're Duke Cabaret's son, right? You knew? Oh yes, I did, and that apple will cost you 400 million mira. No need to panic, little man. I just heard rumors about you and your bro, is all. They say the youngest brother's a bit unfriendly, but always kind to little kids and the like. Then there's the eldest brother, who's so skilled he's one of the reasons the Noble Alliance been doing so well in the war. Indeed. That's certainly true. Well, I cannot deny that most of us at the Grand Market aren't exactly fond of Duke Cabaret. But at the same time, I'm not silly enough to hold any grudge against you just because you're his son. Pretty sure the same applies to everyone else too. Exclamation. It's a relief to hear you say that. Thank you so much. No bother. I'd hate to see him not have a good time here is all. I certainly wasn't expecting that. After everything that's happened here because of my father's influence, I thought to hang my head low, but who would have thought I'd be accepted so readily? It's not all that complicated, you know. In the end, you're only tied to the Duke is through your blood, right? So just be yourself, Jusis. Be proud of who you are, like you usually are. I really haven't been myself recently, have I? It's understandable, to be honest. I mean, it's like your father is causing a lot of bloody chaos, is the best way of putting it. Not if you're giving me pep talks like these. You're right, Rean. I should take this time to prepare for future outings, rather than waste it worrying over nothing. Good to hear. Damn right. I really do like Jusis. It's just... I don't know. It's just that sort of like... Again, it's these bonding scenes, the fact I can do them all. It's made me like these characters so much more. I like them anyway. It's just, now I've got more nuance with them. I don't know. I have noticed other people feel similar as well, so, just making sure Alfin's actually up next. Don't want to pass her by, do we? Hello! Oh! Lovely little hat on. I hear you've been working hard on all the requests my brother sent you. In fact, he was simply gushing about you. Really? Really? Word of your exploits has been reaching the ears of Western Erebonia, you know. And everything they've heard has been filling them with just as much hope as it has the people here. He asked me to pass along a message for you as well. It won't always be easy, but I hope you'll keep fighting the good fight. I had no idea what we're doing was having an effect on so many people. And we really will keep fighting. If what we're doing brings hope to the very ones we're fighting for, nothing is too difficult. Such fine spirit is worthy of a fine reward, in my opinion. Allow me to present you with this. I can't believe my eyes. It's a medal belonging to the Order of the Phoenix Wings, the Medal of Charity. It's proof that its bearer had spared no effort in working to help the people of Erebonia. Your classmates played no small part in achieving all you have, of course. But I'm sure it was only possible because of you. I'm honored, Your Highness. If you think I'm worthy, then I'll gladly accept. Wonderful. And to echo my brother's words, keep fighting the good fight. In turn, I'll do all I can to aid you. Feels weird that I got that now, but fair enough. Oh, you're in your school uniform. What's the occasion? I wanted to come along to give my regards to the market manager, so I'm using this as my secret disguise. Putting this on reminds me of back when we first met at St. Estrella. Same here. Really suits you. The hat. Definitely the hat. I prefer the red on her, to be honest, but the hat, yeah? No, just seeing it. Can't help but wonder if Elise is alright. I have a question, Rean. Oh? What's on your mind? On second thought, never mind. Should I ask her what's up? No, we should respect her privacy. Of course. If there's something on your mind, you can tell me, Your Highness. It's okay. I'll do whatever I can to help. Really? Well, to tell you the truth, never had the chance to really get a good up-close look at Keldrick's Grand Market. I thought I'd take this chance to do it, but... Is that what it is? She's in her school uniform, so I guess she could get away with it. No problem. I'd be glad to guide you around then. You would? Oh, well, far be it from me to decline such a gentlemanly offer. Once she had finished her business, Rean and Princess Alfin made their way to the Grand Market together. So, this is the fabled Grand Market. It's so lively. Imagine it must have been lively before the war, but it's still rather impressive if I do say so myself. I think that's all because of the merchants here. They work really hard to keep things going. I can certainly believe that. Merchants are known for being nothing if not passionate. Oh my, there's a delightful smell coming from that stall. Let's go take a look. Looks like she's having fun. Don't think she's had many chances to relax in a while, so I'll have to make sure she gets the most out of her time here. Everything here is so delicious, especially the honey. Honey fact number 7. I even had the pleasure of seeing the excellent workmanship of Berea Hart's craftsmen. It's just a shame I couldn't try out the renowned Celtic beer, too. You've got a couple of years to go before you start thinking about that. I was joking, of course. I didn't notice a lack of merchants from Western Erebonia, however. Suppose that's to be expected. With the rail restrictions. Still, it's a bit of a shame. Yeah. It'll probably stay that way until the war comes to an end, too. I'm actually surprised you noticed. Well, I am a member of the Imperial family. Oh, Rean, let's check over there, too. When is this damn war gonna end? Sure, the provincial army's gone, but they're going to be struggling to make ends meet so long as this fighting continues. Gotta wonder what the Imperial family is doing at a time like this. Haven't even heard one word about Prince Cedric, let alone Prince Olivert, ever since this all started. Oh. Word has it that His Majesty is safely tucked away in Heimdall at least. Don't the nobles have control over Heimdall, though? So much for royalty, I guess. Doesn't mean much if you can't have any influence on a situation like this. Triple dot. Sorry, Your Highness. Oh there, you might want to take those words back. Apparently Princess Alfin's behind the crimson wings that chase the provincial army from the Twin Dragons Bridge. Huh? For real? The Imperial family is probably doing what they can. Just because you don't hear about it doesn't mean it isn't happening. That's why we've got to believe in them. Make sure the Grand Market's ready for when things get back to normal. Well, I'm fine as long as the war ends, really. Right, I gotta head back. Catch you later. Are you alright, Your Highness? Yes, thank you. It's no surprise that there are people who aren't happy with us right now. The fact that our efforts at the Twin Dragons Bridge alone were recognized is more than enough for me. That's very kind of you to say. I'm certain that what we're doing right now isn't in vain. That's right. That's why we need to keep on doing what we can. I don't want to let Father or Cedric down, and Olivert is expecting so much from us that I'd hate to disappoint him. Exactly. Just don't forget that you're not alone in this. Thank you. Hey, aren't you one of those kids from that military academy? Holy cow! Are you Princess Alfin? Oh crap. This isn't good. While it's flattering that you'd mistake me for Her Majesty, I'm afraid you have the wrong person. Isn't that so, Rean? That's right. It's actually my little sister, you see. Huh? Didn't know you had one. Gotta say, you don't really look all that alike. Well, we aren't related by blood. Of course, there are some benefits to that. We can get married for one. You what? Your Highness? But oh, he's just so frigid. Did you know he only visits me at school once in a blue moon? Have you ever known a brother this cruel? Guess it's good that you get along so well? Yeah, sure do. Phew, looks like we managed to avoid outing you there. You definitely overdid it though. Oh, not at all. I was simply speaking from the heart. Alisa's heart. Do try to visit her more often once this is all over. I'll do what I can. Did actually cough then, by the way, when I was doing that laugh. That was an actual cough. It was like, but it felt so right with like his reaction, so it was like, I'm just going to keep that in. With their trip to the market over, a mildly flustered Rean escorted Princess Alfin back to the Courageous. The bond with Princess Alfin strengthened. What's that sort of thing? It's like what's the best way to put it? It's that sort of thing with like accidental acting. That kind of thing. It's that sort of thing like, well, it just feels right that he would catch his own breath in his throat as he was laughing. It's like, yep, we'll keep that in. Talk to Alisa. Hard not to get a little nostalgic being back here, isn't it? I'm thinking back on all those requests we did, and the whole mess with the Grand Market last time we were here. I bet none of us ever thought things would get this crazy back then. Oh well, no sense taking a stroll down memory lane when I could actually walk around and look at things here. Should I ask if she wants some company? Yes, of course. Mind if I looked around with you? Go right ahead. Where should we start? Rean and Alisa decided they'd go back to see the parts of the town that had the biggest impact on them. Weathercock! It's kind of surreal thinking about how this is where it all started. Getting dragged out here and handed a bunch of requests from the townsfolk sure was something. It certainly was an interesting experience, especially with Instructor Sarah's refusal to help us at all. Oh, it all makes sense now that we know she's a former bracer. And thanks to all those field studies, we learned how to think and operate independently. Yeah, normal students wouldn't have gotten the same opportunity to learn things that way. The fact that they've overcome so much since then just goes to show what an effective method it was, right? Effective is right. And we can keep applying what she taught us even now. Celtic's Grand Market sure brings back memories too. This is where things really kicked off for us. Definitely. First there was the dispute between those merchants. And then we got caught up in that case with those bandits. I don't think I've ever questioned so many people in my life. It was tough, but our teamwork helped us pull through in the end. We had been short by even one person. I doubt things would have gone as well as they did. Especially if you hadn't been there. You played a huge part in the whole thing. Way to inflate a guy's ego. All that's left now is the highway. Granted, we can't really go too far out. How about we take a ride on your bike? I want to see what's going on over near Trista too. Might as well. I'll head back to the Courageous then. Oh, but wait. We don't have a sidecar, do we? Oh, never mind the sidecar. I'll just ride on the back. That should work, right? Sure, we can do that. How slow is this bike? The road to Heimdall still seems well protected. Perhaps more so now. Not that I've lost the Twin Dragons Bridge. Yep, this area is probably more vital to the Alliance than ever. Seriously, it's like that name just gets me. Yeah, it still doesn't look like we're getting back to Trista anytime soon. Don't worry. Our day will come. It might not have been our intention, but we played a part in liberating Celtic. And we'll try and liberate Trista and the Academy the same way. I guess. That's right. We've got to think positive. We need to keep moving forward, and believe that our path will take us there eventually. They've returned to Celtic, taking extra care not to be noticed by the No Alliance forces along the way. Lovely. Who's up next then? Let's go the shop Septian Church. Then we can head into Weathercock. Who calls it Weathercock? Like, seriously? Mango! Why are you looking at swords? You use guns. My orbital shotgun was in need of some maintenance, so I finally decided to bite the bullet. I mean, you shouldn't have done that. There's gunpowder and stuff in it. That's gunpowder. Is gunpowder edible? So I've finally decided to bite the bullet. What? So I finally decided to bite the bullet, have someone take a look at it. It misses the and. It's strange that I stopped at that bit anyway. It's like, so I finally decided to bite the bullet and have someone take a look at it. Okay. I'll be staying right here until I get it back, but once I do, I want to go out and thank some people. After everything the townsfolk did for us by letting us hide out here, I want them to know that kindness wasn't taken for granted. He's right. We really owe them. Maybe I should join him. Yes. Do you mind if I join you? These people did so much for us that I think they really deserve our thanks. Happy to have the company. They waited for maintenance to be finished on Mango's shotgun, then hit the town to start thanking people. It's Kitty! It's adorable Kitty! Hello, Mango. And to your friend, too. Thanks for feeding Lulu the other day. Aww. The only one who's probably voice acted in this entire bonding thing. It's fine. I used to do the same for the cats that lived around my house. That aside, hope you're not still bullying Susie, Jake. Maybe I am, or maybe I'm not. Who cares about that, though? Come play with a Spexter. Spexter? How many times do I need to tell you to have some respect for your elders? Despite the teasing, he seems to get along with them fairly well. Honestly, you kids don't know how worried I was when you never came back from the Twin Dragons Bridge. Thank goodness you're unharmed. Sorry, we really should have gotten in contact with you sooner. We still can't thank you enough for providing us with food and drinks while we were here. We'll be sure to pay you back in full one day. Don't you worry about that. We just focus on what you need to do for now. I'm sure things will only be tougher from here on out, after all. What? You wanted to thank me? Hey, no need for that. If you really want to, though, buy a newspaper. Or 10. I'll get back to you on that. He never stops trying to win a sale, does he? There's no need for you to thank us. In fact, we're the ones who should be thanking you all for everything you've done. No, not at all. Class 7 may never have been reunited if not for the help of everyone here. We hardly did anything of note. You're all students of my good friend Van Dyke too, so it was only natural. I look forward to seeing how much you grow by the time this war comes to an end. Thank you, sir. We won't let you down. That should be everyone, I think. I have to admit, I wasn't expecting them all to cheer me on like that. That just goes to show how meaningful the time you spent here was. They all seemed pretty happy about being freed from the Noble Alliance, too. It's a bit too early to be celebrating. They could come back at any moment. Still, going around and talking to the townsfolk has helped me better see that Keldik's free for now. I think I'm starting to see the power we have to help change things here in Erebonia for the better. Yeah, definitely. This is only the start, though. It's up to us to set the heights we achieve. And I won't forget it. All I could think during that was like, it's Joshua and Estelle. You bond with Mango strengthened. Alright. It's just how she was wandering past. Like, it feels odd that you're now here. It's like, this is not where we picked you up. Not at all. Right, except in Kitty! Except in church. I do adore the kitties. What's going on here with Millium, then? Apparently, they're gonna hold a Sunday school class right here really soon. They did those in the chapel in Tristed too, right? Oh man, this is so cool. What are they like, anyway? Yep, every Wait, you've never been to Sunday school? Not even on a Monday? No, sirree. No, I feel like I missed out on anything either. Even if hearing about kids getting educated does make me think about the academy all over again. She said she doesn't feel like she missed out by not going to Sunday school. But she sounds kind of interested to me. Yes. If you're curious about Sunday school, why don't we watch one of their lessons together so you can see what it's like? Are we really allowed to do that? The church is meant to be a place for everyone. I can't see them kicking us out. Assuming you can stay quiet and not cause trouble for anyone, that is. No problem. I'm the queen of quiet. Sure you are. Triple dart from me on that. Not long afterwards, the children of Keldic began pouring in. While still a long wait before class was in session. Kitty. Hooray, here we go. They all look even younger than you, Millium. Well, I'm a grown-up after all. That's one massive stretch of the definition of grown-up you've got there. In fact, you'd probably be in classes for early teens if you went to Sunday school. Huh? Does anyone know the answer? What's up, Susie? You stuck on such an easy question? If you're so smart, why don't you tell us the answer? Well, I could, but I don't want to make you look bad. You tell it, Tran. I can't mirror that well. Do you know the answer, Lulu? Meow. Alright, settle down. Perhaps that was a bit too difficult. I know! The answer's 273 reggae. That's correct, but who might you be? She looks older than us. Millium, what did I tell you? Hey, what's the problem? I'd known to be going to Sunday school at my age anyway, right? Listen up, kids. I'm actually a student from none other than the amazing Thor's Military Academy. How about I take this chance to teach you all as your substitute teacher? Excuse me? Now that sounds fun. Let's study together. Meow. She's as wild as ever. But I guess she is sort of helping out. Sort of. With her sister usurped, Millium took up the role of teacher for the day. Oh dear. Rean was worried at first, but surprisingly, she ended up doing a stellar job of helping Sister Olive out. Well, except for the part where she almost gave Rean a stroke when she tried to introduce Aragetlam. Oh god. All in all, the kids had such a fun time with their lesson that Sister Oliver even thanked them afterwards. Bloody hell, Millium. That was so much fun. Sunday school doesn't seem so bad. Can we go again? Can we? I'm glad you enjoyed it that much. You weren't half bad as a teacher too. You did almost ruin it by bringing Aragetlam out at the end though. I probably did so well because of all the time I spent at Thor's. Everything you guys taught me ended up coming in handy. Chuckled up. Kind of miss our classes there. So let's do what we can to end this war and get back to school. Yeah, we will. I mean, if you think about it, setting Celtic free was the first step towards that. So let's keep it up, Millium. Roger, Lloyd. How many times do I have to explain this? Your bond with Millium strengthened. Alright, let's see about getting another one done then. But the question is Q, because this will probably be the last one for this part. Probably. Depends, it could be over in like a minute and be like, ooh. I'm thinking... Went too far. There we are. Fie. Fie? I should have guessed she'd be asleep. Odd place for a nap, Fie. Now I think about it, this was about where those Jaegers showed up last time. Maybe the worry that they might show up again tired her out. Hope she doesn't catch a cold sleeping here. I don't want to leave her here, but I don't want to wake her up either. Maybe I can carry her to her bed without waking her up. Up we go. I'm surprised at how light she is. Hope she's eating well enough. Might be in the middle of a war, but someone her age still needs to eat and sleep well. She's still growing. Not that she's ever had an issue with sleep. It's actually built pretty well for how young she is. Like her muscles have developed specifically for the purpose of being useful on the battlefield. Just holding her like this tells me a lot about the life she led until now. Rean? Sorry, did I wake you? It's fine. What are you doing, though? You were napping in the hallway, so I figured it'd be best to let you sleep on an actual bed. Oh, you were taking me to bed, then? Let's not say things that could wind up labeling me as a criminal. What's up? Nothing much. I had to dream about what happened 10 years ago. Back when the boss first took me into Zephyr. Ah, I see. Might have been 'cause you were carrying me. Wish I could see him again. I know, Fie. Looks like she was only half awake. She started seeing Zephyr's leader in me, though. It's true that we're essentially become Fie's new family at this point, but even then... Can't replace Zephyr for you, you know? Guess there's no need to bring it up. She'll probably have forgotten all about this when she is awake. Like our Ren's there as well. There we go. I'll come wake her up when it's time for us all to meet up. Just Ren's having a lovely little nap as well. Your bond with Fie strengthened. Alright, so I am thinking we shall now end this part here. And in the next part... What are you doing here, Celine? Oh dear, oh dear. Who's in there? I was wondering if he was around. It was that sudden feeling of like, that's going to be Anton, isn't it? I can sense it. I can feel it in my bones. It's going to be Anton. Right, so... I love the fact he's here. And he must have come with us. That's the thing. We'll find out at some point what happened. But yeah, we're going to end this part here. And in the next part, 2 more bonding scenes. Then we'll start doing the rounds, starting with Becky's house. So see you in the next part. Ta-da for now.